I was asked by my father, who was asked by my grandmother, to provide a memory of my grandfather. And because my memory's going, I mean, there were just too many good memories to choose from. I thought I'd just talk about what I remember about my grandpa. My grandpa, for as long as I can remember, has been the guy that helps everybody out. There it is.
Where you came in.
What?
If I know where you came in.
Oh.
There you go. Sharp as a bowling ball.
He was always the guy that helped put up Christmas lights, and got me and my brother and my cousin and my dad and everybody else to help put up Christmas lights and everything else, and shovel the neighbors' driveways and walks, and take time out of our precious vacations to be charitable.
When you're finished, pass it on.
Oh, here we go.
I'm Reilly. I am the oldest grandson.
Yeah.
Woo! I believe it. Terrell, I lived with my grandpa for, I don't even know, 16 years? Maybe longer than that. Go. I'll go in a minute. I'll just steal that.
So one of my memories, I couldn't steal anything from Caden, so that was inconvenient. But something that meant a lot to me, and I guess it's memories because it happened a lot. In case you don't know me very well, I am the pickiest eater imaginable.
No. Right.
So naturally, breakfast at someone else's house is rough. Yeah, it doesn't work well, because breakfast is already not the greatest. So whenever I would visit, something that meant a lot to me is he would go out of his way to make sure that I had a large plate of sausage. Two things that we can all agree that I enjoy. And so I never had to worry about that. And it's kind of a smaller thing that meant a lot to me, because breakfast is such an important meal. It's the most important. It's the most important. Put that to rest. To actually know that someone would go out of their way for me, for that, even for such a small thing, but something that really meant a lot to me, and to have, just to know that he knew that that's something I would enjoy, and something that would really help me.
Okay, I have a good one now. So one of my, actually, one of my best memories of my grandpa is him always working on the yard, and I would be little, and he would always have his mug of Mountain Dew, always. You could almost guarantee it. And I'd be watching TV or whatever, and he would go outside and he'd be mowing the lawn, and I would go up and drink half of it. And he would come back and have no idea what. And it would happen 2 or 3 times during the day. And he would still have no idea. He would just like, I don't know what happened to my drink. And that's probably one of my better memories of him, is just him always working hard in the yard, and he always took pride in how well his yard looked. And that's second one is probably going out to the house in Neola. That was a long time ago. Probably just going there when I was little and getting out of the city. And I didn't really want to go, but once I got there, I was really glad I was there. And it was just fun to be out there and watch my grandpa kind of be in like in his habitat, where it's just kind of like the country, and just see him kind of work hard and just kind of roam around, and always see him working in the garage. And there was a dune buggy in the garage, and I would ask him every time I would go there if we could ride it, and he was like, if you fix it up, you can ride it. Not gonna happen. So those are one of my best memories of my grandpa. That he's still around to me to have more. So.
I wasn't asked to say something, but I felt compelled to. Thinking of who my dad is, and we were talking earlier today, and he just is the guy that, as the wife said, helps everybody. But he's also the guy that thinks everybody is awesome. He never says a bad word about anybody, even when, in my cynical self, think they deserve it. But he doesn't. He is always the guy that thinks everybody is so awesome. And he thinks the best of everybody, and in so doing, brings out the best in everybody. And he's just such an amazing dad, and granddad, and friend, and husband. And every role that he plays, he does such a great job of. And one time I asked my dad, he'd been hurting, he, a lot of he had an accident. And I could tell he wasn't feeling well, but he was still whistling, because that's who he is. And I said, I don't know how you do that, Dad, how you bring it every day, you always have this positive outlook. And he said, yeah, you would too. And I said, no, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't, but that's why he's so great, is that he couldn't think that it would be any different, that you wouldn't always bring your A game, and that's why he's a great example for our family, and I think everybody knows and loves him. And I want to say thanks to everybody for being here, and everybody that's here, I think, is a great testament to the kind of man he is. And thanks, Dad, for all you do for everybody, especially our family.